This is my journey of trying to beat every single Pokemon game only using Tympole. In this video I'll try to beat Pokemon Alpha Sapphire with this little tadpole. As you guys know, Tympole isn't the strongest Pokemon out there, so this will definitely be a challenge. There are some rules though. I can only use Tympole in battle, but I can catch other Pokemon for HM moves. There needs to be an extra Pokemon in my party when I challenge Tate and Liza, since you can battle them with only one Pokemon. I defeated Roxanne and Brawly with ease, then I went to Slateport City and defeated some Team Aqua grunts. After that I went to Malval City, but before going to Malval I had to challenge my rival May, but she evolved her Trico into a Grovyle and that was a big problem for the little tadpole to handle. The Grovyle already had a grass move and we just stood no chance against that big ol' Grovyle. So we lost our first battle against May, but on the second attempt we were able to defeat Grovyle after spamming Echoed Voice, and Wilmer stood no chance either. While in Malval City I had to battle against Wally for the first time. Fortunately for us, he only has a Ralts at this point of time, so we were easily able to defeat him, right? The next gym leader, however, isn't that much of a easy fight. It was Watson, the electric gym leader, and obviously electric Pokemon are strong against water Pokemon like a little Tympole. So we were able to defeat his Voltorb, but we weren't able to defeat his Magnemite because he had Sturdy, so we had to be very lucky to be able to defeat Watson, right? But we were able to one-shot most of his Pokemon using Mud Shot, and we were able to defeat his team on the third attempt, as you guys can see right now. If you guys are new, make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate if you guys could like and subscribe, also share if you guys love this video. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll make a new video about Tympole beating the next Pokemon game or the post game of this game. We had to team up with May in order to defeat the admin Shelly of Team Aqua, but after that we had to go to Mount Chimney and defeat some Team Aqua grunts. Firstly I had to defeat Shelly once again on a 1v1 fight. We were fairly able to do it, quite easily actually, but the next fight was against Archie, the Team Aqua leader, with the Mightyena of level 25. We hit ourselves in confusion unfortunately, but we were able to defeat Mightyena. Next, we were also able to defeat Sharpedo on his second attempt. Now we had to defeat the fourth gym leader, Flannery, the fire user. Obviously fire Pokemon are weak against water Pokemon like my goat Tympole, so we are literally able to one-shot most of our Pokemon, all of our Pokemon actually. Next up is the fifth gym leader, Norman. I'm not sure where the rest of the footage is, but we were able to defeat the Slacking and the Vigoroth actually quite easily, pretty well. We were kind of lucky, we didn't hit ourselves in confusion, but yeah, that was it. Norman, the fifth gym leader. I met up with Steven Stone and we had to save Latias from those Team Aqua grunts. It was a double battle with admin Matt. It was not that bad to be fair, since Metang quite carried us, to be honest. After having defeated those Team Aqua grunts, we had to defeat May in a battle once again. It's time for the sixth gym leader against the flying gym leader Winona. Swallow likes to use double team, but Tympole one-shots her after the second turn. Altaria is next, and after what it seemed like an endless battle, I was actually finally able to defeat Altaria after countless of turns, countless of painful turns. Next up is Pelipper. We were able to defeat it, and the Skarmory as well after a few serves. And that is it, the 6th gym leader defeated, the 6th gym badge in our pocket. We had to go to Mount Pyre and defeat Team Aqua admin Matt. It was easily doable, to be fair, I'm not complaining. Next up we had to defeat May again at Lilycove City. She uses Swallow and Surf just took care of it. Her Sapphire is different. She doesn't have any grass moves on Sapphire, so that's quite interesting, but the Wailord is tanky. It can tank those special moves even better with Amnesia, so we weren't able to defeat Wailord on our first attempt. We actually lost quite badly against the Wailord, but after the second attempt we were able to defeat Wailord after just spamming Echoed Voice. Next we had to go to Team Aqua's hideout and stop Archie from succeeding his plans. We had to fight multiple Team Aqua grunts, even a horde of them. We also had to fight Team Aqua admin Matt again. It was fairly doable. Again, he only has Sharpedo, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Next up, we had to defeat the 7th gym leader, or 7th gym leaders, Tate and Liza, psychic users, but we had to bring or Lailoon called Subscribe. So we obviously aren't going to use Lailoon, but we didn't need to use it because we were just able to one-shot all those Pokemon with Surf on Tympole. Like, it was actually crazy. But now Team Aqua leader Archie has gone berserk. We had to defeat him for the final time ever. The Mightyena stood no chance, the Mach also didn't really stand a chance, but the Crobat nearly killed us. But Say stood on top, but Mega Sharpedo actually just... Bro, we stood no chance against it, so on my second attempt I had to come up with a strategy. What strategy, right? Double Team is the best strategy out there, just spamming Double Team. It actually works though, like... Yeah, Crobat stood no chance, but Mega Sharpedo, it actually missed a crunch on the second one, and yeah, that saved us, and we were able to defeat Archie for the last time ever again. Ultimately, we still had to defeat the Kyogre, Primal Kyogre. It was actually kind of scary because it is Tympole against Kyogre, the battle of the Water Titans. To be honest, I think the title goes to Tympole. I just kept spamming Surf. We were able to defeat Kyogre, Primal Kyogre. But now, the 8th gym leader, Wallace, the water user. He was quite problematic, to be fair, especially his Lotfisk. It was kind of annoying with those attracts and stuff, but we were able to defeat Whiscash after using 2 Surfs. Next up, Celio. Celio's kind of tanky, but we were able to defeat it after using 2 Surfs as well. The same goes for Seaking. He uses Rain Dance, so it activated its Seisman, but it stood no chance. His Ace Milotic is quite tanky, to be fair, but we were able to defeat Wallace quite easily, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, that means that we've got 8 gym badges, which means we can go to the Elite Four and challenge them. I had to defeat Wally first, or rival. He's actually quite a different person now. I wonder what happened, dude. Altaria, his first Pokemon he sends out. I'm just gonna use Double Team and then try to dodge his attacks. After taking care of that Altaria, we had to defeat Roselia. Roselia actually kind of nearly KO'd me, but we were able to defeat Roselia after 2 or 3 turns. Next up is Magneton, and I dodged a Discharge, but we were able to defeat Magneton as well after 2 turns or 3 turns. Delcatty was not a problem, but his Ace Glade is not a normal Glade, it's a Mega Glade! But we were able to one-shot the Mega Glade. It was actually crazy how Tympole is him. Now we have to defeat the Elite Four. First up is Sydney, the Dark type user. I'm not going to lie, he was quite problematic. Obviously you are going to say and think, wait, he's just a Dark type user, why was he kind of problematic for you? Well, it was not that Mightyena of his, but he also has part grass Pokemon like Shiftry and Cacturne. I'm not sure why he lost to use those grass Pokemon, but he actually kind of took care of my Tympole quite well. So After a few attempts, I was able to defeat those grass Pokemon of his, and we were able to defeat Sydney with a bit of problem, to be fair. Now it's time for Chloe, who likes to use ghost Pokemon. That means we have to hit her Pokemon as hard as possible. She uses Dust Gloves first and we are able to one-shot it. Next is Dust Noir, which is far scarier. Although after a few hits it got knocked out too. I started the rain and washed out the remaining of her last Pokemon. Quite scary, I know. Her Sableye, the rest of her Pokemon stood no chance after my Titan Pokemon, Tympole. Just take a look at my goat. Next up is Glacia, the Ice type user. First Pokemon she sends out is Glalie, a setup using Double Team again, and don't forget about the Raid Eater. After doing that, Glalie is gone into the abyss. Now she sends out a tanky Volrain. This could be a problem, to be fair. It nearly knocked us out. We just have to chip it away with Surfs, and we were able to defeat Volrain. Frostless was no problem, pretty frail if I'm not gonna lie. But Glalie, her last Pokemon, also stood no chance, just one-shotted it. So we defeated Glacia. Last up is Drake, the goat. But this is going to be tough. He sends out Altaria. I maxed out my evasion with Double Team. Then I just spammed using Echoed Voice. I just had a tactic. I had a specific strategy in mind. I just kept spamming Echoed Voice since that's the only way for me out of this fight, because Tympole can't learn ice moves. Dragon Pokemon can resist a lot of moves, a lot of types. So Echoed Voice was my way out of here, because what Echoed Voice does is, after spamming it, it does more damage each time you use it right. So we just one-shotted the Flygon, the Salamence as well, another Flygon, and his ace, Kingdra, also gone. It's actually kind of crazy. Echoed Voice goes hard, but now, after having defeated the Elite Four, it's time to battle champion Steven with his Cornery. We send out Seisman Toad. I mean, Tympole, he has the strength of a Seisman Toad, of multiple Seisman Toads, but he's still a Tympole, little tadpole, defeating Steven or not. But we kept using Double Team, and he likes to use Toxic, but because of our ability Hydration, it does nothing, because we are in the rain right now. So I'm taking that as an advantage, right? So I kept using Double Team up until I've maxed out my evasion. After having finally set up completely, I can finally attack and get rid of this Cornery after a couple of turns, right? But it is worth it, because guys, Tympole's going on a fight, on a mission to defeat Steven. Although I have to give credit, because that Giga Drain did a lot of damage, but we were able to defeat Cradily. Next up, Aggron. Aggron is gone after 2 turns, because it has 30 unfortunately. But yeah, Aggron, it stood no chance either. Next up is Claydol. Obviously it's just a ground psychic type, so it's gonna get washed up by my goat Tympole. The same goes with Armaldo. It's a part drop type, so, but it actually has Leaf Blade. It did some damage, but now this Ace Metagross is obviously not just a Metagross, it's a Mega Metagross. The rain is up. How much does the Surf do, I wonder? Is it going to one-shot? It's one-shotted! It one-shotted the Mega Metagross. And we have defeated Steven, the champion, with only a Tympole. Mega's gone. Mega's stood no chance against my goat, Tympole. Tympole, the goat, is able to defeat Pokemon Ores. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like these. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll be able to make another video about the post game, the Delta episode. But yeah, we have done it. Tympole's actually the GOAT. I would really appreciate if you guys could like and subscribe, and peace out guys. Thanks for watching this video. Seisman out.